Okay, hello and welcome to my vlog of my trip down to London. It's a bit of an eventful one. But at least they have traffic lights that are pretty interesting. They count down to when they end, and there's some variety ones with linking lesbians, straight ones, and even a trigender triforce traffic light, which is quite interesting. So yeah, I mean, at least their traffic lights, unlike in Birmingham, where the green man is still flashing and then the main traffic lights turn to orange and they used to be red and amber, which is like get ready to go but don't go. But now the green man starts flashing at the same time as the traffic lights turn orange, and if you're in the middle of the road, everyone in Birmingham will honk their horn at you, start revving their engine at you, or actively try and run you over whilst you're still in the middle of the road trying to cross, and the green man is still on saying, hey, you know, you can cross and finish crossing, but don't start crossing now. So yeah, London to traffic light race. So yeah. In the park because I'm in London and got food all over my face. Okay, so I'm somewhere not quite so secluded because I'm right next to a main road, but not so many pedestrians, so it's a little less awkward. But down in London to supposedly deliver the casework for the postbone service. There you come, fucking word on set. So yeah, I basically went there to deliver all the casework where they had arranged previously via email. They were supposed to be making copies of it. Ha! You know, of course, you get there and then we spent all this money and woke up at 5 AM to travel 4.5 hours on the coach down to London, and then now I walk up there and then they pull all this bullshit like, well, you know, you should qualify for legal aid even though no lawyer in the fucking country will take it, and you're not actually able to because they've removed legal aid in 2013. So they're trying to find excuses not to do it again, and I basically had a breakdown in there and was crying and it wasn't fun. And then I sat in the park after, you know, I went in before to eat, and then paused when people walked past, and then just basically sat in the park. And, you know, because I was having a breakdown, I just given up. I wanted to kill myself at that point, and, you know, basically I still wanted to talk to them, but I can't take it anymore. So, you know, I wish they'd take the fucking case. They're supposed to be taking the case, and then they want to see all the evidence, so then, oh no, we sent an ambiguous email, and, you know, what we really wanted was lists of 10 at least lawyers that you've contacted. So in other words, just more bullshit and more stress and more hassle to have to fucking deal with, which was no fucking fun at all. It's sort of jump cuts while someone who looks like Isambard Prince walks past the King of London, or, you know, he was the President of the USA next. Anyway, so yeah, not fun. Out of sand or what? Music cues. You really put like a thing to the artist to say who did it. So you don't want recognition for all of your work and the cool stuff you've done. Standing in front of the camera because they want to be on camera and get the attention. Westminster Abbey and, of course, House of Parliament. We have to come on Parliament Day, didn't we, on Wednesday? There's some other shit going on as well, and I don't know why, so we've turned off everything. It's quite annoying to get around, especially with Google Maps. They're less than useless as it is, so follow that. Good luck. And then the actual House of Parliament. And Big Ben, which of course, unless there's an emergency for, special occasions, I'll ring it. But if not, any sort of significant things where they have to do mourning and shit, in the ultimate act of defiance, it's not going to ring until after Brexit, so, that's Big Ben for you. And, which I won't be getting on because it's expensive and, getting on it on your own would be a bit shit. And of course the Birmingham night was really shit as well, but, even when you're sharing that, that's still shit, so not really that fun. On the river. Try not to jump. Not a bad view. I've been on a cruise on the Thames once. It was part of an affiliate thing. It wasn't bad. Free food, free booze, and of course I was stupid enough to take my sister and her boyfriend at the time, and they ruined everything. So they're the hospital if anyone does fall in the river. It's not a bad view. Kind of a road in Parliament. The enemy. It needs to finish the job. The Brexit bill, maybe? Or, in other words, let's just rewrite whatever laws we want by law and ignore everyone else. That's the back end of Birmingham New Street where they spend all these millions of pounds on it. It's supposed to be renovating it to make it all these new businesses and bring out business to the back end of this side of the town, which they were claiming is what would happen. But because they haven't even expanded the area in New Street to that side, no one actually ever goes out that side, so it's kind of pathetic anyway. So, they never actually did anything about it. If they actually made this side usable, not just a hidden off exit, then people might actually start using this. Okay, so that was my trip to London to hand in the paperwork for the pro bono bar service, which, that was kind of a bit fraying on my nerves and not really fun, and now because they asked them to send at least 10 high street solicitors that I contacted, and they were telling me, go apply for legal aid, even though I already tried applying for it, and just more and more excuses, and now it's pending and not even guaranteed, like it sounded like they would definitely take the case on, so it's kind of eating at me a lot. So yeah, that wasn't fun for the trip down to London. Now they've got all my evidence, so absolutely all of the paperwork. It's like, I just need to wait and hope. I deserve the compensation. I've been through enough, and it has frayed at my nerves and my mental health and completely ruined my life. So, it would be good to do that. But anyway, from there, afterwards we had, I say we in the royal we as in me and the camera and my lack of evidence, because the evidence is there. It's not that I've got a lack of evidence for the case, it's now that I've given them all my evidence. And so I was in London and waiting around for the coach back, because I'd given enough evidence, enough time for them to photocopy all the evidence, and so I was stuck down there waiting around with nothing to do. And then I found Ed's Diner were giving away free stuff. Obviously my free vision kicked in, and it was a mozzarella stick, and it's not like, what are they called, breadsticks, because normally anything like that's been like a breadstick, but real mozzarella sticks are actually quite nice. So that was free. It was like one big mozzarella stick, not bad. And then the other freebie that I found was a smoothie, which was from The Economist, but it was only up to there. It was like hardly any liquid, even though it's a big cup, and it looks like maybe if you actually bought the 12 issues for £12 you'd get a proper cup, but no, it was next to nothing in there. It was a smoothie, a tropical smoothie. It was nice, but you know, it would have been nice to have a bigger drink. Free, but okay. And then I bought a McDonald's milkshake, which wasn't as great as it should have been. You know, just kind of sat there waiting for me to get to the front of the queue for a while because I'd pre-ordered it in the queue, so it was going warm, which isn't fantastic. And this was on Wednesday, Parliament Day, so before all of the bombings in London, so you know that wasn't ideal. But after I went down and I was saying the things that I was saying, and then it's like, suddenly there's terrorist attacks in London, maybe not an ideal time to do anything, even though I've been feeling like shit anyway, so the time has just been me being in bed, not really done anything, so yeah. I've been recovering, and that hasn't been fun, so now I need to prepare for hopefully starting this job, and hospital visits that I need to do, and you know, missed hospital appointments and other shit, so yeah, it's not fun. I just want the compensation I deserve. They stole all these years of my life, and it's not fair that the government could get away with this when they were the one causing all of these problems, so hopefully this will get put in for a judicial review. I mean, obviously I don't have the money to do it, and hopefully the pro bono service will either put it through for judicial review for me or get the council to pay me something fair and not be, oh, well, these 4 years of your life that we didn't rehome you for, that we put you through all these stupid fucking barriers are worth 150 quid, and not only that, we're going to still pursue you with the fucking benefits we should have paid you in the first fucking place. So, yeah. Not really going well. My sanity is slipping, and I need to win this to stay sane. So, you know, it's very much affecting me when I need to win my case. So, obviously, hopefully they'll take the case on. Hopefully it'll get sorted, and I won't have to still suffer all of this, because this is still fucking ruining my life. So yeah, it's not good at all. I need this for my mental health. I need to win. I need something for the fucking years of my life that they've ruined. They could have rehomed me straight away. They could have not put me through all of this. They could have investigated when I requested. They could have just paid the due fucking benefits before I lost my home and everything. So yeah, it would have been nice. You know, it would be nice. I was thinking in London, hey, wouldn't it be great if I had at least have stuff in my life, because you know, then I'd have cuddles and affection and sex to look forward to come back to, but you know, I've got nothing to look forward to but an empty cold bed when I get back, and that was what I had, a horrible empty bed, and so yeah, not fun at all. And you know, maybe weeds would be nice, but no, you know, and it's like back to the days when I thought Netflix and chill meant smoke weed. There's an unpublished video where I did a whole thing on Netflix and chill. Maybe I should edit that and put it out, and obviously I will inflate and be fat again in that video, because hey. But yeah, I mean, you know, when I was asked to Netflix and chill in the past, I thought it just meant, you know, do you want to come back to mine and smoke weed? No, if I knew it meant sex, then, you know, I mean, I would have, but, you know, this person had a boyfriend, and it's like, well, if I knew that that was what you meant, sure, I would have been naked straight away. You know, making moves, but as you had a boyfriend, it's up to you to make the move on me, especially when I thought it just meant, hey, do you want to come over, hang out and smoke weed together? Now I know better. Oh well, you know, it's like the things that you do, the things that you learn, and yes, I missed out on lots of sex with hot women. Oh well, that's life. So yeah, I mean, hopefully my life will start improving. I still love for Steph to get back in touch, and you know, it was a bit horrible how things ended up with her getting with some other dickhead who's hopefully not gonna be the one that she ends up with, because I still want her back, you know, I still miss her. And, it's like, I want more than just meaningless sex. But, that being said, it would be nice to have someone to cheer me up a bit, but hey, that's life, and I'm not going to get into a relationship just for sex and affection and cuddles, because hey, it would be unfair on the other person, so yeah. But then that's where Netflix and chill comes in, if it's just a one-off thing with someone who knows that it's not, especially if they've got a boyfriend, it's like, yeah, they know that it's just a one-off thing, so, but hey, that's in the past, and that's unlikely to happen now, especially the person that's so far away. It's like, yeah, I missed my opportunity, oh well. Anyway, so, I hope you're all well and looking after yourselves, and having a much better time not getting fucked over by the government like I was, because it's not good for you and it's not good for your mental health, and I just need to win my case so that I can put it all behind me and get on with my life and have something to show for all these years that they stole from me, because they could have at any point where I was fighting to get rehomed, I was fighting to get the case looked at, I was fighting to get rehomed, at any of those points they could have put me back into my life, but no, they held me out of my life because, hey, austerity, and no, look at all this money that we're saving off all these fucking benefits because we're leaving him homeless and leaving him alone, and going, oh, but this barrier, now, no, try this, no, get over this fucking barrier, and it's like, no. I'm doing nothing but ruin my life, so yeah, I need compensation for that, for sure. So, hey, yeah, no, it was just like, I deserve the compensation, so, above and beyond the money that they've saved as well, I'm trying to make up for how much they've ruined my mental health right now would be appropriate, and the amount of time that it's delayed as well, this is still fucking ruining my mental health, so that really needs to be taken into consideration at this point, that I'm still suffering as a result of this, but hey, at this point, it just needs to be done. So, even if it's just for the period that they're left me homeless, that's better than, it's a million times better than they do, but really, this is still damaging my mental health, so, anyway. Thanks for watching. Join us again some more as we go over the 10-minute mark. I wasn't thrown for the 10 minutes, so I'm not PewDiePie, as you can see in my other videos. Sorry PewDiePie, it's a meme, it's not offensive, it's just a joke. I'm memeing off the thing, and you do it to yourself by bringing up Hitler and all these things all the time, so, and yeah, the Firewatch person was being a bit of a douche, because, even if they don't like you personally, if their website does say, hey, then, anyone can use this, we love Let's Players, we love it, and the 59 million views was it of their game, that surely advertised a hell of a lot and got a lot of views and money for that, so, but they're a bit of a douche to say, well, take down all their videos and, nothing ever from PewDiePie ever again, and maybe we'll even want all the money that he made off it, because that is a douche act to anyone, especially someone so big, it's like, hey, especially if your site has already said anyone can do it, maybe they'll change it to be anyone but PewDiePie, but still, it's like, no, that is, wow, just watching Speedway Martin and someone just poured petrol all over the Formula 1 car, which is went up in flames. Anyway, dating video. Thanks for watching, or at least this part of it, because that's how I like it. Now there's motivation to edit it. For the 10 billionth time, thanks for watching, enjoy this again. Bye.